Sammy, must see something long term at the club that you're really pleased with to stick around for another couple of years.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a process which was a pretty smooth one. I was always keen to stay on for the reasons that you said. I see a pretty exciting future here, and I'm glad it got done nice and quickly.
What exactly do you see?
I reckon we just got really strong depth at the club now. I think we've had a lot of blokes step up this year with Rory Laird probably being the obvious one. But along with blokes like Jake Lever and Riley Knight and blokes like these who haven't played a lot of footy, but they've come in and they've really shown that they can play at the level.
Does that mean there's one bloke that doesn't see what you see?
I don't know.
Sam, do you think about perhaps waiting and seeing how the coaching thing turns out?
Nah, not at all. I've got full confidence that the committee that they'll put together will get the right person for the job, and as the reasons I mentioned before, I wanted to stick around, and I always wanted to play for the Crows, and I'm glad it's all locked in now.
Saw other guys sign, Stoney and Dougie. Do you think about what they're doing in terms of their signs, or when you sign to others, individual?
Yeah, personally, it's probably an individual thing. It's about what I want to do. I guess mine's a pretty simple one. I'm an Adelaide boy. I've had my time away. I wanted to come back to play for the Crows, and something I always wanted to do. So, and we're also in a great position. So for me, it was a pretty simple one.
Riley O'Brien looks like he'll be part of the future. Obviously, re-signed a bit earlier on. Talk to you up in terms of talking him progress with his rough work and some stuff you've been doing.
Yeah, I guess with Riley coming in, he's coming with a really great attitude and a really want to learn. And I guess the things, just probably just understanding the game more and probably about the demands of rucking. I'll play a lot of high minutes in the AFL, but he's doing the same thing in the SANFL. And for a guy to come in and do that at 18 years old, is pretty good effort. So, he keeps me improving myself by the way he pushes me at training, and he's been a great addition.
Is he that competitive? Is he pushing you at training?
Yeah, he is. He's bought some things. His follow-up work's really strong, and that's probably something that I can grow in my game as well. And I'm really enjoying the fact that he has come in and done that.
The whole hoo-ha that's going on with Danger's contract, were you keen to avoid that at any cost? Is that why you sort of got it out of the way and you went
I didn't even think about that, to be honest. I guess it was probably just something that my management came to me and sort of said, this is the situation, and are you keen to get it done? And I sort of said yes. So for me it was, like I said earlier, it's pretty simple.
Who made the first approach, you or?
I'm not sure actually. You have to ask my manager.
Are you open to the idea of playing two ruckmen in the team? And there's a time where we'll see you and Ollie in the same sort of field?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess that's one for the coaches. I'm always open to whatever's best for the team, and the way I guess they're talking about the sub rule at the moment, you might see that sort of that goal, and then you might see the return of the second ruckman. But if that's how the coaches want to go, I'm definitely open to it.
Do you feel you play better football when you go on the road, though?
To be honest, I probably haven't been exposed to it too much, especially since I came across and the sub rule came in. So I'm not too sure how it'd work.
You look at how far you've come out at the bumper here a few years back and a bit of a lull, and now one of the Premier big men in the comp. You look back at a bit of a lull and appreciate how far you come.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking back on that year, even though I didn't probably have my best year as output, I probably learned how to play and what's required at AFL level. In 2012, I had sort of, I guess, my breakout year, and you sort of ride the wave, and things sort of happen, but you probably don't have an understanding of how or why they're sort of happening. And I went through that in 2013 of understanding, what's required at the AFL level and how to get that consistency. And I feel now I'm probably at a level now where I know what's required at the level and what I need to do game day and how to prepare.
So with your next sort of step forward, you mentioned follow-up work forward. Is that just sort of work on the ground, sort of other people be tapped at sort of thing? Or?
Yeah, I guess sometimes I can get ball watching a little bit. Sometimes I might do my ruck contest and then might be watching or something like that. But for me, the challenge now is to continue doing what I'm doing. Keep finding that consistency, and also just find, like you said, little ways that, you know, I feel it's still up to an AFL standard, but it's just something that I want to improve personally. And probably the other thing is always my marking. You know, marking for a big fella is so important. And, you know, like once again, I feel it's at the level, but it's something I want to keep improving on.
Where do you think Steph Martin sits in the order of the league right now?
Yeah, he's definitely going really well, isn't he, Steph? I enjoy watching him play. He's probably a bit different to, I guess, me and sort of Goldie. I guess we're pretty similar in the way we play, but you know, he's a pretty explosive athlete, Steph Martin. You hear all the things about the way he shifted weights in the off season, so he's clearly a powerful athlete. And you know, I'm going to have to be on the game this week to make sure my rucking's at the standard, but to also stop his impact around the ground.
How much do you think he's improved since the last time you personally played with him?
Probably not too much, because he was flying last time I played against him as well. So played him the last 2 times. Last time Leuenberger played, I'm not sure of his situation or whether he'll play, but you know, I've got great respect for Steph, especially the way he's sort of come on in the last 12 months.
Last couple of questions you made in Brisbane last week, so they've had a pretty tough year, but they'd have to gain some sort of confidence out of that, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would for sure. You know, I love the way they're going about it at the moment. They're really putting a big emphasis on winning, and you know, you heard Dane Zorchi come out and say that, you know, they've got great faith in each other in the club, and you know, from their perspective, that's great. And you know, I guess, you know, we're expecting a Brisbane unit to come over here really trying to win. So we're going to have to be on our game, and you know, one of my former teammates, Mitch Robertson's leading from the front with Beams out injured, so they're going to come over with a real hunger, and I guess with that nothing to lose attitude.
Well, it's right in the mix now for a final spot. You've been there too as well. What are you noticing with the attitude of the players as that sort of gets closer and closer?
I reckon we're really galvanised as a group at the moment. You know, it's always been a challenging year, and you know, I feel we're really playing for each other at the moment, and we're really, you know, really hungry for September action, and we really want to get there. So you know, the leadership group's been fantastic with really driving the training standards and making sure we're, you know, getting the most out of everything we do. So you know, we really want to play finals footy and get the club back to where it should be.
Are there any sort of special reminders or messages on a weekly basis now? Or is it not really
Nah, not at all. We're just back into footy now, and like I said, the leadership group's been fantastic.